My name is Mr. Achievement, and I'm racing against you. My mission is to get 50 PS3 Platinum trophies before I hit 5,000 subscribers. But if I fail, I'll be branded for life with a Platinum trophy tattoo. You heard that right, so will I make history or wear my failure forever? The journey starts here. Hit subscribe and let's find out together if I can get 50 Platinums before 5,000 subscribers.
Do you ever get emotionally traumatized and rewarded with a shiny Platinum trophy for it? No? Then allow me to introduce you to The Walking Dead. Telltale Season 1, a game where you make soul-crushing decisions, babysit a child during a zombie apocalypse, and somehow feel proud when that Platinum trophy finally pops. It's like therapy, but with more blood and crying. This masterpiece, and I say that with both admiration and PTSD, was released on April 24th, 2012 for the PlayStation 3. And it comes with 40 trophies in the base game. 1 platinum, 5 gold, 5 silver, and 30 bronze. The kicker? You get every single one just by completing the episodes. Sounds easy, right? That's what I thought too. And then I emotionally flatlined. This is part of my current descent into madness, a personal challenge to earn 50 platinum trophies on the PS3 before hitting 5,000 subscribers. Because clearly, I hate peace, joy, and free time. And nothing says solid content strategy like mining decade-old games for digital clout and emotional scars. So what is The Walking Dead all about? You play as Lee Everett, a man with a checkered past, a surprisingly good moral compass, and a very unlucky tendency to attract traumatic story arcs. His main mission? Keep a little girl named Clementine alive, which sounds noble until you realize every choice you make potentially dooms someone else. Spoiler alert, you're going to feel bad no matter what you do. Sure, it's not a hard platinum, no speedruns, no collectibles, no online multiplayer with broken servers. But emotionally, this game takes your soul, rips it in half, and then hands you a trophy like, here, congrats, you're dead inside now. And yet I did it. I platinumed it. I endured betrayal, undead horror, moral ambiguity, and at least one character I really didn't want to die. I played through 5 episodes of watching everything crumble, one dialogue choice at a time, and when that platinum popped, I stared at my screen like I had just survived the actual apocalypse. This is the 4th video in my Platinum Quest series where I relive PS3 classics, test my sanity, and ask myself, was this worth it? Spoiler, probably not. But hey, emotional devastation builds character, right? Now, whether you're here for the nostalgia, the trophies, or just to witness another human slowly unravel thanks to a zombie game from 2012, you're in the right place. Welcome to the undead circus. The dead walk, the trophies pop, and I am rapidly losing my grip on reality. I will not be showing everything because of spoilers, but I did want to let you see all the trophies as proof for the challenge. We kick off with Out of the Frying Pan, which sounds like a cooking show, but it's actually the start of Lee's journey through moral ambiguity and child protection under extreme duress. 1 minute you're in the back of a cop car, the next you're knee-deep in walkers, saving a little girl from becoming zombies too. Adventures in babysitting is less Mary Poppins, more Night of the Living Dead. You team up with strangers, try not to get eaten, and realize quickly that no one here has a 5-year plan or even a 5-hour plan. In Your Charge lets you officially adopt Clementine in spirit, if not in law, while also realizing that raising a kid during an apocalypse is just slightly harder than doing it normally. Rock and a Hard Place is where you start making real choices like who gets to live and who gets a one-way ticket to Bite Town. Then it's just one bullet arrives, proving definitively that no, it's never just one bullet, ever. Someone always cries. Usually you. By the time you hit hey but, you've already seen some things. You're numb. People are dying. Kids are screaming. And you're still pressing X like it'll make things better. Spoiler, it doesn't. To enter, one leaves should have been a red flag from the title alone. Someone's not making it out, and it's probably someone you liked. Finally, you earn everything's going to be okay, which is hilarious because no, it's not. That wraps up episode 1, and if you're still emotionally intact, congrats, you're officially desensitized. But hold tight, because episode 2, Starved for Help, has a trophy list that reads like a psychological breakdown. Going hungry kicks things off, which is ironic because so will you, trying to divide one granola bar among 5 people. Conversation Killer confirms you're now socially radioactive. And then Thank You for Shopping at Save Lots teaches you that friendly grocery store slogans don't apply during looting and hostage negotiations. Then we hit Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, which I promise is not a charming family meal. Unless your idea of dinner includes a side of screaming. Too much salt will kill you isn't just health advice, it's foreshadowing. Taking Charlotte proves people have fully snapped, and You Fight Like a Dairy Farmer reminds us that Telltale writers love references, even in the darkest possible moments. You wrap up with It's Not Stealing If You Need It, which is pretty much the show's entire moral compass boiled down to one trophy name. Episode 3, Long Road Ahead, doesn't even pretend anymore. It just opens with goodbye, she quietly says, and you instantly know someone you care about is about to get absolutely obliterated emotionally or literally. Bad blood follows, confirming that trust is now illegal and everyone's getting suspicious of everyone else. By the time you hit the road, you've watched relationships break faster than the PS3's frame rate in a cutscene. What now? Is both a trophy and an existential question at this point. You've run out of optimism, snacks, and possibly tears. Handle It sees Clementine trying to grow up way too fast, while the adults continue their Olympic-level failure routine. Unexpected Delay gives you a lovely train ride derailed by emotional wreckage. And Look Behind You is just rude if you do, someone's dying behind you. And then Lend Me Your Ears. You made it. Episode 3 down. Your soul, hanging on by a thread. But it's fine, episode 4 is here to patch you up. Just kidding. It's here to finish the job. Georgia's first city starts the next wave of disaster. You enter Savannah with hope, which is your first mistake. Down by the River reminds you that water scenes are never peaceful unless you're in a fishing minigame, and this ain't that. Support Group introduces new characters just in time to get you attached before they vanish into zombie chow. Bedside Manor has you playing Apocalypse Nurse. Georgia's last city confirmed Savannah is as doomed as your team morale, and For Whom the Bell Tolls is not about poetry, it's about drawing every walker in the state to your exact location. The morning after. Oh yeah, it's just regret and awkward conversations. You limp to penultimate with nothing but trauma and a slightly stronger bond with Clementine, and maybe an infection. Then comes episode 5, the grand finale. Into the Fire kicks it off, and honestly, you're already there. You've been there. Fire is your home now. Twice Shy drops the hammer again, just in case you still had faith in humanity. There Ain't No Way is the moment you realize you're in too deep to back out now, emotionally or narratively. Mercy isn't merciful. The Marsh House is less of a house and more of a grief factory. What's in the bag is a question with only bad answers. And then Stay Close to Me breaks what's left of your heart into bite-sized chunks. Finally, you unlock what remains. A trophy so simple, so final, and yet so emotionally loaded it could double as a therapist session title. And when it's all said and done, the screen fades to black and ding, The Walking Dead Platinum is yours. Congratulations! You've seen friends die, trust disintegrate, children cry, and humanity crumble, and all you got was this digital badge and a deep, aching emptiness. Was it worth it? Absolutely. Now let's pause for a second. You might be thinking, wait, I just sat through 5 episodes of moral disintegration, and all I had to do to get the platinum was finish the story? Yep, that's the beauty and the madness of this one. No collectibles. No stealth missions, no weird weapon combos or multiplayer nightmares, just raw, unfiltered emotional collapse. This is the platinum equivalent of getting a medal for surviving a horror movie, except you watched it from inside the screen. But make no mistake, it feels earned. This isn't one of those tap X to win games. It's more like tap X to cry, then Y to scream into the void. Every trophy unlocks not with triumph, but with dread. You start associating that little ding sound with irreversible trauma. It's like Pavlov's dog, but instead of salivating, you just sigh and stare into the middle distance. And the titles of the trophies? Genius. Telltale didn't just label them after plot beats, they sprinkled in foreshadowing, irony, and full-blown psychological warfare. Too much salt will kill you. Accurate. It's not stealing if you need it. Morally ambiguous enough to tattoo on your soul. There ain't no way. That's not a warning, that's a prophecy. By episode 4, you're not playing a game. You're navigating a minefield of emotional manipulation. You know they're setting you up. You know the next trophy means someone's getting hurt. But you keep going. Because deep down, you're not just a trophy hunter, you're a digital masochist. And then comes the ending. The final choices. The quiet. The goodbye. When you see that platinum pop, you don't cheer. You don't even smile. You just exhale. Long and slow. Like someone who's just walked out of a burning building. But you also feel something else, something weird, pride, not in the trophy, but in surviving it, in guiding Clementine, in choosing what kind of person Lee would be, even when the world gave you nothing but nightmare fuel and moral no-win scenarios. And that's what makes this Platinum different. You didn't just finish a game, you lived through a story. A brutal, unforgettable story. One you can't unread, undo, or unfeel. You close the game. You stare at your PS3 screen. You scroll down to that little icon, the Walking Dead Platinum Trophy. And for a second, just a second, you wonder if Clementine is okay. Then you realize you're still not okay, but you earned this, every bit of it. So what does all this mean for your trophy cabinet? Well, it means that somewhere between out of the frying pan and stay close to me, you didn't just earn a platinum, you earned a war story. You didn't grind, you didn't farm, you endured. And honestly, that's a rare thing in trophy hunting. The Walking Dead doesn't test your reaction speed or puzzle solving. It tests your empathy, your loyalty, your tolerance for pain. It hands you a controller and dares you to be a good person in a world where good people die. And in the end, when that platinum flashes, it's not just a digital reward. It's a reminder that you chose to care, that you tried, that in a game full of impossible decisions, you did your best. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go stare at a wall and rethink all my life choices. But you should stick around. We've got more PS3 classics to platinum, more nostalgia, more trauma, and if we're lucky, slightly fewer emotional breakdowns. So make sure to subscribe on the channel. Let me know in the comments what game you want me to platinum next. I'm excited and I hope you are too.